An organisation founded in the Northwest by you, which is now national, I understand.
It was founded by me. It was national right from the beginning. Back in 2002, I recognised that there were a lot of organisations across the country doing some marvellous work around anti-bullying and supporting children and young people, but they weren't really talking to each other, so the good practice wasn't being shared. So I worked with the National Children's Bureau to found the Anti-Bullying Alliance, which now has over 70 organisations all working together, speaking together and sharing the learning.
So you're a very good person to ask then. For a certain generation, bullying involved, you know, being attacked by kids in the street and maybe having your dinner money nicked.
That's right.
Now we have this cyberbullying, which is a whole new thing to a certain generation. How prevalent is it? I mean, is it the bullying thing, or does what you would call traditional bullying still take place?
Yes, it does. Cyberbullying is particularly prevalent because children and young people love to use technology and new technology. We know from recent research from the Anti-Bullying Alliance that around 20% of all pupils in secondary schools have said that they are being bullied or they have been bullied.
To what degree? To greater and lesser degrees? I mean, how do they define it?
Varying. It could be some anonymous texts with some very nasty messages. It could be ongoing messages on various social networking sites.
So although it's a fifth of them, they're not all being severely targeted and attacked?
No.
But they are experiencing it?
To varying degrees. But if you are the victim, whether it's a one-off text message or whether it's ongoing over a period of 3 years, it's how you feel and how distressed and traumatised you are.
So do you think, I mean, and you tell me there are so many social networking sites, I know of the few more famous ones, do they do enough to help? Or is it simply down to the users rather than the operators?
There are actually over 170.
I had no idea.
I didn't till Sunday when I Googled them. I think they're probably doing as much as they can. We have to remember there are thousands, maybe millions of people of all ages using these sites. I use Facebook myself.
Perfectly safely and perfectly happily.
Hopefully. Yes. And young people are advising me how to do it and how to extend my use. But for people like Facebook, Bebo, MySpace, it's very, very difficult to monitor and moderate what's going on. So it's down to children and young people to be taught safe use of the internet and of technology, and that's down to schools but also parents working together so that children and young people are receiving consistent messages from both.
It's very invasive bullying. You're not safe in your own home. If you are being bullied in the street, you can go home. If you're at home and you've got your phone in your bedroom, it's there in your bedroom, it's on your computer in the lounge.
Quite right.
Do kids talk about it to their parents, or do they keep it in?
Sometimes. Some people never tell anybody. But you're right about it being 24/7. If you are bullied physically, you can sometimes escape from it, maybe at home, in your bedroom. But if you are cyberbullied, there is no escape. It can follow you everywhere. But there are various reasons why young people don't tell they're being bullied, whether it's cyberbullied or other types of bullying. And that could be they might not even realise it's bullying. They might be frightened that the bullying is going to go worse because they've been threatened. They might be ashamed. Young people tell me that when they are cyberbullied on places like Facebook and Bebo, they feel degraded, humiliated, embarrassed.
But they shouldn't, and they should tell somebody. I know it's a very easy thing to say and very difficult for kids to take about, but they must tell somebody, mustn't they?
If you are being bullied, it's not your fault, but you may not be able to stop it happening. So please, please tell someone.
OK, we'll have to leave it there, but thanks very much indeed for your time.
Thank you.
Nice to have met you.